William Debilzan is an artist, a painter that is working with blockchain technology to expand his audience. And with me is the artist, William. Great to have you here.
Thank you so much.
So just tell me a little bit about your art. You're a painter.
I'm a painter. I started my career about 30 years ago in Laguna Beach in California. And things developed, and then I started showing in many different galleries around the country and opened a gallery in Delray Beach in Florida.
Okay.
So I also had a gallery in Santa Fe, New Mexico for 10 years. And so been at it for a while.
Yeah, and describe your art.
Well, when I first started painting, I was painting just abstract pieces. And then in my second year, I started working with this figure that I did, and it was a long, tall, skinny figure, and it became a signature for me.
Okay, interesting. So talk to me about the blockchain technology and how you're incorporating that. Is this an NFT, or how does this work?
Yes, we're just, the company SoMee approached me a couple months ago, and we had several conversations on the phone, and they said that they wanted to feature me in the work, and of course this is all new technology that I'm still learning about, and so I was very interested, and you know, we're going to launch it and see how it goes.
See what happens.
Yeah.
So do you have to do anything different as an artist?
Well, you know, fortunately, it's all based on digital work. So I have a huge library of work over the past 30 years, and you know, so they asked for, I think it was like 10 to 15 different images, and so we're going to launch that, I think, very soon, maybe after this interview, and you know, like I say, it's still new territory for me.
So what's the biggest NFT project you have, would you say?
Well, so the biggest thing coming up is something a little bit aside from this, but in May, a friend of mine who knows much more about NFTs and this whole world than I do, but he has a $35 million painting, and I can't reveal what it is at this point. He's going to burn it and create an NFT out of it. So that shows you, you know, his confidence in where NFTs are going, and
my goodness,
you know, well, it's pretty ballsy for him to do something like that.
Right. Well, and you know, let me know when that happens, because that would be an
that'll
be.
We tentatively have the date set for May 7th.
Okay. Yeah. So. Let me know. Now, what do you hope, like, are your goals with this, or are you just kind of experimenting?
It's kind of an experiment. You know, I still make most of my resource income from paintings, of course, but I've been developing this fashion line over the last 10 years, and so we're incorporating that also into the NFT world and metaverse, and fortunately I've got people around me that understand it much better than I do, but there's a lot to learn.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And you're just really trying to, I guess, expand your brand, maybe expose your art to people globally that would not.
Well, that's you know, what most artists try to do. So fortunately, it's worked out for me well, and I've reached a level of success that I never thought I'd be able to when I first started painting, but. Hopefully this will bring another, you know.
Well, that's actually a good point, because there aren't too many people can make a living painting, right?
It's, you know, I get asked all the time from people that are starting their careers in art, and what does it take, and it's a long process. It's kind of, I often refer it to like a musician that has to learn how to play guitar, whatever it is. You have to put hours and hours and time into it, dedication, hard work that it takes to do it, and it just doesn't. Very seldom. I don't know too many artists that it came easy for.
Yeah. And you did construction before painting, right?
18 years.
So how did that come about?
Well, I did construction for 18 years. In my younger years, I knew that I had a creative side to me, but I didn't know how to really let that out. So I tried college a couple times. I wanted to go into the fashion world, and I wasn't cut out for the the academic part of it, going to school. So I've been self-taught. I've never been to a class, never, you know, so I experimented with different materials and things. My work has a lot of dimension to it, so it's very textural and stuff. And I learned a lot of that, or incorporated a lot of that from, you know, learning construction and working with different materials and stuff. So it's all been just by experimenting and playing around, and then I was able to develop my style from that. And I think that's hugely important for an artist, and especially, you know, is to have something kind of original, a style that's unique and different.
Right, that somebody looks at it and knows that it's yours.
That it's yours, yes.
Right, yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so new experiment then, NFTs, and where can people find your art online?
We have a website. It's Debilzan.com. That's a tough name to remember, so it's DEBILZAN.com. Then we have also another website for our fashion line and accessories. So.
And what about following you with your blockchain projects? Where can they find that?
Well, I guess I'm still finding out how SoMee is going to, you know, how to get this out there. I believe we're doing an auction, and you know, and so I'm still learning about that. But hopefully, they're going to do a good job at it. From the talks we've had, it sounds like they've, you know, I have a lot of trust and confidence that they're going to do a good job.
Well, best of luck.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.